When disaster strikes, whether it's water, fire, or mold damage, knowing what to do in those first moments can make a huge difference. Today, we're talking about how homeowners and business owners can prepare ahead of time and recover faster when the unexpected happens. And joining us now to explain how it all works are our experts at SERVPRO, Rhia Shiek, Senior VP, and JP Escobar, Commercial Accounts Specialist. Thank you both so much for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, I feel like I learned so much. I've said this before when you guys come here, and so I always love getting to chat with you. Rhia, for anyone that doesn't know, let's give them a background of what SERVPRO does.
Absolutely. So SERVPRO is the premier company in restoration. So we work on water, fire, mold, odor, and bio damage, as well as reconstruction, so that we can get everything put together and get people back in their homes as soon as possible.
Yes, and what you just said, getting people back into their homes as soon as possible comes with being prepared. You got to do the work ahead of time, and that's going to save you so much on the back end. So JP, you guys have an emergency ready plan, and I want to talk about what exactly that is and how that's going to help homeowners and business owners be ready for when disaster happens.
So as per usual, disasters happen when the boss isn't around, right? Or when the important decision makers aren't around. So having an emergency ready plan helps the person who's on call, on site, not freak out, not panic, and fully understand exactly what it is that needs to be done. So the way that we have it is not only a paper version, but also a digital version as well. The digital version, of course, really helps, especially with, trying to find things right then and there. You go to the digital version, you're actually able to call who you need to call at that time. Everything's in there, where to park, who to call, your phone numbers to call, even in some cases, like your insurance number, or your insurance agent. So everything's right then and there at the touch of a finger.
Yeah, and let's talk about kind of what that all means, because this is for business owners and homeowners as well. So it doesn't mean that the boss has to be on call, but a lot of people who own homes might not even know all of this information as well. So step one, what is the first thing that they should find and have handy when they need to reach for it if this happens?
So the first thing to know is who to call in that instance. So in this case, they would be calling SERVPRO, right? So whether it's a fire, water, or if they see a major mold issue, they call SERVPRO. They will have that number, call us and know exactly, where to go.
Yes, and then you guys can kind of help facilitate this because when there is damage, there's a lot of things that are really important, especially acting fast. Why is that so important?
Well, part of the reason for the emergency ready plan is a lot of people, especially business owners, at 2 o'clock in the morning, they're trying to figure out how the business is going to function the next day, what they need to tell their employees. They don't want to be providing information like parking, security, where the water shutoffs are, the preferred vendors that they have. Their focus still on the business. Is if we're able to produce the emergency ready plan, we have kind of an active sheet where every team member understands these are the expectations, these are the priorities. And that business owner can instead start focusing on the operational aspects and how to keep things running in the interim. So it's also a great service if you have any turnover for employees, somebody that usually takes care of your facility. It's a great training manual. They'll have everything right there able to reference so that it's almost like a training process as well. But we also do some internal training to show people how to mitigate the damage on their own. So for smaller losses, if they don't need to call us out and they're able to handle it in-house, we assist them with just those basic skills.
Yeah, what have you seen from businesses and homeowners when this happens and, time is of the essence, you're really trying to get them back to where they were, being able to operate their businesses? What have you seen in terms of businesses who did take this step, were prepared with you, and then how quickly were they able to just get back to the normal business?
So the benefit of having it, they're back to business within days.
Wow.
Right, and back to business within the time frame that they need to. Right, when you don't have something like this, what ends up happening is, you're looking around, you're looking for the paperwork, you're looking for the binder. A lot of times, some people have, and sometimes they just can't find it, and then things take a little bit more of a delayed time. With having everything, like I said, at the tip of your finger, when you have to go ahead and you have to call your insurance agent, you at least know you can get that claim right then and there. They give it to us, and then we handle it from there. We want to do as much as we can to alleviate the pain and the franticness of what's happening, whether it's a homeowner or a business owner. So having that right then and there is really important for us to go ahead and just get our job done and make sure that they know, okay, we have this handled, you can go ahead and handle everything else.
Yes, Rhia, this comes into play with your turnkey service. You guys have operations that can handle everything from start to finish. You know, tell me about that service and just how that benefits all of your customers.
Absolutely. If it's an issue where they need a mobile office, we can arrange for that, keep things operational. If there are priorities, even based on seasonal, say your accounting department needs to be functional in the spring, we know that that's your priority. We already have that documented. Or say your production team, your warehouse, whatever happens to be the focus that's going to keep you moving is what we're ready to go in and do. So having that plan tends to mitigate a lot of the damage because we know where we're focusing. There's already kind of a safety net in place, and we're able to lower costs, reduce the time before people are able to get back in operation.
Yes, well, as we said, the time to act is before disaster strikes. You want to be prepared, have all of this information. Where can people get more information with SERVPRO to go through all of this with you and make sure that they are ready?
Well, first, if you're on your computer, the Cron 4 weather page has links to our general SERVPRO. They'll help direct you to your local SERVPRO. You can also Google us and locate the facility closest to you. We are all ready to answer any questions and assist any way that we can.
Yeah, Rhia and JP, thank you so much. This is so helpful. I know that it's going to help a lot of homeowners, a lot of business owners, and the best way is to be prepared. So definitely, we want people to reach out to you and make sure that they are ready.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And this is also a free service. I'm not sure that we mentioned that.
Yeah, free service, absolutely. So once you call, get the consultation, you can go through everything with everyone, and absolutely important to highlight that it is free. So great. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, if you want to learn more about restoration services with SERVPRO, you can head to their website. That is servpro.com.